I just bought this Corsair power supply RM650X, and it's a good power supply. I mean, look at it. It's well built. Yeah, it's well built, nice fan, good quality and everything, but the cables are shit. Where do cables go now? I found that the cables are really hard to bend. They're really inflexible. Like the graphics cable, for example. If you want to bend that, it's impossible. And because I have my graphics card installed, if I plug that in, I can't put my case cover back on because that extends too much. So I decided to de-sleeve it to try and get some more bend. What Corsair have done is, for some reason, they've decided to put a smoothing capacitor there, right under the heat shrink tubing. So no wonder it's really hard to bend. And not only that, but the wires aren't one-to-one, so I can't even get them neat, even though I've 3D printed these wire holders. And the 24-pin power supply wire is even worse, because for some reason, even though you have 24 pins on the motherboard side, on the power supply, and there are more than 24 pins. Now, why the hell would they do something like that? And again, the wires aren't in any order. Now, on this end, they've also included, hold on, not one, but two smoothing capacitors in line as well, right next to where you have to plug it into the motherboard, which means it's also inflexible. So you can't bend this cable around anything. It's ridiculous. And now, as I said, there are more than 24 pins. More than 24 pins on the power supply. Now, why the hell would they do that? Why don't they just have 21 pins? If they needed a smoothing capacitor, why the hell isn't it inside the power supply unit? Did you just forget about it? So these cables are trash, and it makes power supply really hard to use in a case where you haven't got much clearance.